Hey fellow collectors, Big Mo here. I've got a very exciting piece to show you today. This has just arrived. This is the ECC, which is Elite Creature Collectibles, Mohawk life-size Maquette. Very excited to have this. I was on the fence for so long. When I first saw the prototype, I did want to get it, but it was a lot of money. And my local stockist only had 2 left, and I thought, if I don't get it, I'm going to regret it, because I did really want it. So here it is. They only made $2.99. This is number 205. So I can't wait to crack this open. As you can see, an absolute massive box. I'm not going to move it. I'm just going to open it up here, I think. It's too heavy to move. So let's crack it open and let's have a look. Here's a quick look at the art box, which gives you a picture of pretty much what's inside. So we've got Mohawk standing on top of the photocopier with little gizmos jammed in there. This is from Gremlins 2, the new batch. So yeah, very nice art box. Just says Gremlins 2 on the top there. Alright, let's crack her open. So you can see how thick this box is. I might have opened it upside down by the looks of it. That's the photocopier on top. Oh, maybe I didn't. But that's the plaque. It's got the plaque there with the edition size. And got Mohawk's arms in there as well. Man, they're huge. Yeah. Pretty heavy too. Good size. And what's that? That's the tray for the photocopier by the looks of it. Yeah, okay. Alright. So let's keep going. Whoops, yep, I did open it upside down. So luckily, no damage. It all looks good. So they're the fins that will go on the back of Mohawk. That'll fit in. You can see Mohawk there is face planted into the box. Colours are amazing though. Man, he looks good. And there's a little gizmo there. So little gizmo will go, he goes face down in the end of the photocopier. With these little feet hanging out. Even like this is solid, eh? That's pretty heavy. Yeah, looks good. All right, okay. So that's all the pieces now. I'm going to put them together, and we'll be back soon. All right, so I've just finished setting this up, and man, I'm blown away. This looks phenomenal. Yeah, I'm really glad I jumped on this while I could. Definitely didn't want to miss out. This is my first ECC piece. I've never owned one of their products before, and really glad that I got on board. So I'm going to give you a close look at this. It was pretty easy to assemble. I know some people had issues putting the arms in, but I had no issues at all. Same with the spikes on the top. Spikes on the top went in really easy as well. So the first thing I'm going to show you, the certificate that it comes with. So certificate of authenticity. Signed by Steve Wang, so he's the art director on Gremlins 2. Again, the edition size 205 of $2.99, so that's a really nice certificate. I'll have to put that in a frame as soon as I find a home for this. So this thing is huge and it is super heavy. What I'll do is I'll start with the base and then we'll work our way up. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this Photocopier Base. Now this photocopier is solid polystone and it is super heavy. Definitely 2 hands to cart this around. I actually don't know how I'm going to move this now that I've assembled it. I might have to take Mohawk off, I think, to move this to where I'm going to put it. But yeah, so it's solid polystone and obviously painted up to look like, you know, an old photocopier from the 1980s. So it's that, you know, that off-white sort of creamy colour. Which no one really liked back then. It's got the company logo on there as well from the movie, which is great. And the control pad over here, which does light up. I'll show you the light up function a little bit later. Look, the paint app on this is okay. It's not phenomenal. Obviously, you know, being polystone, they've had to paint it up to look like a photocopier, you know, using the correct colours. And yeah, like, you know, it's okay. You can tell it's a painted product, not you know, a photocopier from the 1980s, I guess. the nice sort of grill effect there at the back, you know, where the fan would go. That's the plug at the back and the switch, which I've got switched on and plugged up. So yeah, super heavy, which is great because it obviously needs to support Mohawk, which is also heavy, and hopefully stop any sort of leaning issues in the future. All right, so we'll start at the base here. The first thing to me that really stands out, which I love, are the nails. Or claws, I don't know, claws or nails. Let's call them nails. They look phenomenal. Obviously this bit of clear resin. They look really good on the hands. One of the first things I noticed. I mean, look how long they are. So, and they look like, you know, actual sort of claws. So, very happy with the finish of those. They sort of stand out on this piece, which look really, really good. The paint app on this piece is phenomenal. It looks reptilian. So, it looks like a I don't know, sort of snake, crocodile, sort of alligator look. I mean, look at the paint and the details in that. It's amazing, right? Like phenomenal. So 10 out of 10 for me, with the paint up and the finish on this. Look at the size of his ear. His ear is huge. That's a massive ear. These spikes just fit in. They're magnetic fit, which is great. Again, no issues putting them in. They went straight in for me, which was great. The spikes go all the way down the back here. But yeah, what do you reckon? Doesn't it look great? Doesn't the paint up look fantastic on this? Absolutely love it. Yeah, so great job. Great job with the finish, as it should be, for the price that you're paying for this. Okay, another highlight for me, definitely the eyes. So they've used glass eyes, and they look, look at that. I'll get right in there, look phenomenal. Really happy with the portrait on this. His teeth, his mouth. Just come back a bit. How good does that look? So yeah, really happy with the finish of this portrait. Looks incredible. Of course, with the highlight being those glass eyes. Really, really nice. And of course, I forgot to mention little Gizmo. Gizmo's shoved in the photocopier here. So he's very furry. Feet look great. I mean, there's not, not too much to him. It's literally just his butt hanging out the end of the photocopier with his cute little feet there. Looks really, really good. And you also get these A4 sort of prints. There's different prints. I didn't know they were different. Actually, I didn't realise that before. So there's that one. There's 3 here. There's that one, and that one. Exactly. I'm using this one. I think that's my favourite one. I think so. I'll put him in there. All right. Now I'll show you the light up feature. Really, really good. So pretty easy. The switch is on the back, which I showed you. You just got to push this button, and you'll see what happens. So you can see a little electricity gremlin in there. If you know the movie, he sort of gets into the wires and affects all the electricity. But how cool is that effect? I love the photocopy effect when you see the line go across. It's nice and loud, which is great. And obviously, I love the fact you got Gizmo saying bright light, bright light. Like, that's just, it just tops this piece off brilliantly. I'll play it again for you. How good is that? How good is that? I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. This is a growl piece. Absolutely love it. So glad to have this in my collection. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I've got lots more statues coming this year. Please hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you'll get to see all my reviews as they come in. But here it is, the ECC Mohawk. I hope you enjoy that close-up look. Thanks for watching.